I'll tell you what, my hair is very temperamental.
It's cool.
Just like last week I had the quiff.
Yeah.
This week I've got the...
Dr. Cox.
Oh yeah, but only in certain seasons.
You both look very fluffy today.
It's a fluff day.
It is fluff day.
Well, yours is freshly washed.
Yeah.
Mine... Oh, I got new beard shampoo.
I should dye my hair up.
No.
Or do a plait.
You should go full ninja.
Oh, just the top bit. Like
Look,
a mullet.
I gotta
A man
ask.
bun.
I gotta ask. Do you know you look like Jesus?
Yeah, I feel like Jesus.
Yeah.
Except for when I shave my beard part. It's less Jesus-y when it's just a mo. He wasn't known for
Gay
his
Jesus.
bonus. Yeah.
Actually, I watched this documentary on Netflix this week about cats.
Yeah.
And it's the coolest thing because it's like learning about the psychology of cats. And so what they were saying was they were talking about like, oh, the stigma of black cats.
Ooh.
Oh, scary. So the reason that they had the black cats was because there were females or witches who were really into nature and natural medicines and things like that. And they had cats to, catch the mice, kill the mice. Anyway, the Pope didn't actually like these witches. So he was like, nope, these people are bad. We're going to start killing off their cats and stuff. All of a sudden, there were all these mice around, which potentially created the Black Plague. Fucking Christians. Causing the Black Plague because they hated women.
And cats.
That's a fair reason to make a plague.
No.
Yeah.
For hating cats.
That's what. No,
You don't
hating
hate-
women.
Settle down, Andrew. Mr. Tate.
All right.
Two brothers.
Daddy, Dad.
Hi, Hungries.
We're dads.
And this is the Diverse Dad Podcast. Hello, Jeremy. How are you?
Good. How you doing, Kev?
I'm not too bad, Jeremy. This was a little bit too flowy, wasn't it?
Yeah, you were very flowy. Far too goofy for this guy.
Goofy. How was your week?
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah?
I've been in talks with James Edmunds,
Mr. James,
our friend
the weatherman.
friend of the show, James Edmunds. Yeah, he is planning on doing a new weather-related show.
Ooh. What's his plans?
He's going to make a weather-related show. Be a regular occurrence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there much that you can shed on Sir James?
It's going to be awful. It's going to be weekly. And
Weekly?
he's... Yeah.
5-minute apps again, or
Yeah, probably like 5-minute episodes.
are you still? Is he still? I can't say it's you. All right, it's you.
What?
No, it isn't.
What?
It isn't me. He's friend of the show,
All right.
James Edmunds.
He's never spoken to me.
He doesn't like you.
I don't like him. I would like to know: are you going to be doing weekly episodes?
He is going to be doing weekly episodes.
I'm trying to catch you out. Cool.
Why would catch me out?
Catch me out. How about that?
Yeah, okay. How was your week? What did you do that was so impressive?
I went to the arcade.
Hey, that's pretty
It
cool.
was heaps cool.
Which one?
In Kingpin in the city.
Yeah, nice.
It was really cool. So we didn't do too many games, but we did. It's if you go with kids to an arcade and then you show them the shop and what the tickets do, it's a whole different world. It's like, oh, you mean we need 800 more points? Okay, we do need to pay more. We do need more tickets. We do need to spend $30 more on card things so we can go and get more.
I hated the ticket stuff when I was a kid. I would much rather play like the Street Fighters and the racing than the boring games that you get tickets for.
Everything gives you tickets these days.
A what?
Everything.
Like a Street Fighter?
like, I actually didn't see many of those arcade type ones.
Oh, so just shit games.
There was more racing games. There was more like
Racing.
like smacking the hammer.
Yeah.
There's actual machines where it's like a claw machine that picks up tickets.
Yeah.
And that gave us heaps of tickets. So yeah, that was basically our win.
Yeah, nice.
We got heaps of toys. It was good.
Yeah.
So, and we did that midweek because it was just one of those things where it was like, you know what, let's just do it.
Oh, midweek's a cool time to do stuff.
Yeah.
I love midweek.
Yeah, Ellie came into the city and we just went out. It was really good.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty much the most exciting thing. The other thing that happened was I might be dying.
Yeah.
So yesterday I decided to have some marshmallows.
Healthy snack.
Healthy snack. Well, I've been eating really well, chicken and veggies every day. Laid on the couch, eating marshmallows, had the cat on my lap, had Dusty next to me, watching Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah.
Really good movie, really good time. Everyone's having a good time. All of a sudden, I get the sharpest, most crucial, hurtful pain in my leg.
Yeah.
A cramp. I throw the cat off. I yell. Rusty's like, ah!
Yeah.
All of a sudden, everything's going down. I stand up. I'm like, you know, that like weird pain.
Yeah.
It's
awful.
excruciating. Finally, I settle down a bit. I'm like, oh, Rusty, it's okay. The cat's got his hair on his back. It's all right, buddy. It's all good. And then I'm just going to go and get some water. Go to walk to the kitchen. Almost black out.
Yeah. That's a wild time.
Yeah. This is the one time that Ellie's like, you know what? I'm going to go to the shops. I'm just going to do some late night shopping by myself. Awesome. You go for it. I'll watch the kids.
Yeah.
It's cool. No.
Nearly die.
Nearly died.
One thing to note, when you said, I've been eating good, people listen to the show every week. They know that last week, they know what your eating habits are. They know that at most you ate well for 1 week. And then I've earned my cheat day already.
It's so, well, that's the thing. Like, I feel like since we started doing the weigh-ins, I actually haven't paid attention to what I'm eating to an extent where it's like, I'll just stop eating. I'll do a weird diet. I'll do a weird plan. Now I'm like, you know what? No, I'm going to plan my meals. I'm going to avoid certain things. I'm going to do better.
Yeah.
And then, yeah. But there's still things that I'm struggling with. So like snacks I'm not good with.
Yeah.
There's like lazy meals. If I don't have meals planned, I'm broken. There's no point. So that's one of those things where I just really need to work on, but I can't.
Yeah. You know, I think, like with the pressure cooker now, my lazy meal now is lentils.
Oh, and they are so good too.
Which they're like, they take, you just put them in the pot with some like stock and bay leaves and stuff.
Yeah.
And you press the button, and then like 20 minutes later, you have nice lentils.
See, but is that like, do you have that with meat? Do you have it with
I put it on
rice?
wrap. No, I just put it on wrap with a little bit of cheese, a little bit of mayo, a little bit of hot sauce.
I have mine with a bit of rice because he usually does rice at the same time. So it's just like having a bit of like curry and rice, but it's not curry.
Yeah,
No, it's not curry flavored. It's
But
beef
it's just
flavored.
lentils on rice, and it's really good. And I saw a dietitian this week, and she said, "Yep, that's a cracking dish.
Hey,
Keep that up."
So cheap too.
Yeah.
Like a kilo of lentils is like $2 to $4.
That's nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane. I might try that then.
You
That's
need a
really
pressure
cool.
cooker. Well, you can cook them
I
without
don't
one,
have a
but I think
pressure
it's like
cooker.
a month of preparation to cook one. Well, you have to like serenade the bean of the lentils. Yeah, and then like give it a little bar.
My bean,
Yeah.
my little bean.
Exactly. And it's a whole process, and then you can cook it, and you have to cook it just right, or it's poison. But in a pressure cooker, just slam it in there, and off you go.
Pressure cooker or slow cooker?
Pressure.
Ah,
Well, technically, his does both.
Mine
well,
does both.
maybe I should just get you to cook me some lentils. And
I
bring
could.
That's
Yeah?
my plan.
Yeah, because you can
Yeah.
freeze them. Like, they taste exactly the same when you reheat them from frozen or
And it's just the
cold.
beef stock, yeah?
Yeah. And well, I
Hey.
put in bay leaves and garlic and paprika and some other herbs and stuff too.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's easy.
exciting.
And they fill you up too.
Of course,
Like,
yeah.
Will usually have lentils for lunch before he goes to work, and that's what, like 12:30, 1 o'clock ish, and I'm not hungry again until like 5.
Yeah, I don't
okay.
get keen for afternoon snacks. I'm just like, dinner time.
Okay, well, I was actually thinking, because I was like, all right, well, every day I'm having chicken and like half a chicken breast and a cup of veggies for lunch every day. It doesn't even fill a plate. And it is filling because it's protein and it's fiber and all these other things. So it don't actually make sense as to why it's filling. But dinner is a struggle.
Yeah.
So if I have planned dinner, like, I'll help cook with the family. But if I just have like, this is my thing, I'm going to do this. And if I can do it in different methods. So like if I have lentils in a wrap or lentils with chicken.
Yeah.
You know, it's a thing. Like I could, that makes sense.
The thing I learnt this week was low GI foods, I think. So if you're having a wrap, try and make sure it's got like multi-grains or wholemeal or something as opposed to just white.
Yeah.
Like you're saying with your breads. And
Well, that's because the fiber fills you up for longer, yeah?
well, yes.
Yeah.
And it's not so full of sugar. As
Yeah.
opposed to those processed things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, I was told, like, because I saw this dietitian and I'm like, she's Bible at the moment. That was really helpful. And she said, you know, carbs are fine as long as you're eating the right carbs. So bread is good. Stick to wholemeal or multigrain is the best.
Yep.
Or rice, fine, but stick to basmati rice, not just white rice.
And brown rice?
Brown rice, no, she said, don't even worry about it. It's basically just painted
Oh,
white
no
rice.
way.
Like,
I was
Yeah.
religious on that one. I was trying to be good.
And I got told by someone else to stick to quinoa instead of rice. Quinoa, as he calls it. And
Couscous?
and the dietitian
No,
was like,
different.
no, quinoa, if you eat too much of it, gives you kidney stones.
Oh, good.
Couscous
So,
is yummer.
but you can switch if you do half quinoa, half basmati rice, then you're fine.
Hey.
Another
right.
fun little ball of food. Pearl barley.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
It's kind of like oaties.
Chewy
They look like
pasta.
oaties. They're like these chewy little, like sultana-sized balls.
Yeah.
They're just delicious.
Okay.
Yeah, I love them.
Okay.
He was so excited that it got delivered the other morning. He just cooked this random batch of pearl barley with
Yeah, no,
nothing
no.
on it.
Just to
Just
try
shoved it in front of us. He's like, you better eat it.
Ordered this from overseas.
that.
No,
Made in Australia.
It's
Made, grown in Australia.
So I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna look at that as a plan.
Yeah, little ball foods.
Yeah, ball foods.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I guess I don't know. I feel
High protein, low GI.
well, and I think the chicken and veggies is a really good thing.
Yeah.
But I've been having an up and go for breakfast every day.
That's all sugar.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to avoid. And I don't want to do that, but it's like, okay, well, if I just have something small to start with, it's something in my gut to help with the food pattern.
Do you eat nuts? Do you like nuts?
I do. I
I
like
find
almonds.
skipping
and-
breakfast is better.
Yeah, but
Like, you'll usually start getting hungry later if you don't.
yeah,
have
I find
breakfast.
that. I
Yeah.
find
So
like
just
if you
don't-
don't have that, then you
Don't
get to
have
lunch.
breakfast. Just have good lunch and good dinner.
Yeah,
Or drink loads of water too.
I'm really bad
But-
with water.
Yeah, me too.
Your first meal should be a pretty good one as well. You shouldn't have your first, like your breakfast, whatever that is,
Load
at
up
whatever
on
time
crap.
it is.
Yeah,
You shouldn't have a snack first or anything like that. Have something decent.
Unless you're going
when
down to the
you
shops
have
and
it.
getting dim sims, in which case.
Yeah.
Dim Sims.
Or
No,
bad
I'm
at
kidding.
I had a bad at for lunch, breakfast the other day.
Nice.
And some days, not just one day, several days that happened. Oh, really love like the local battered savs are just so good.
Yeah, the local
Yeah.
garlic dim sims are just.
Oh
Amazing.
god damn.
Love them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look. I think the whole food thing is a struggle. I'm. It's been a big focus for me the past few weeks as well. Not just like, oh, I'm trying this food thing. Like, I'm actually like, okay, well, I got to do something. I'm reading a thing about it, and I'm trying to research more. And I'm actually focusing on how foods make me feel when I eat them as well. not just like
mindfulness is part of it.
yeah,
And
it's
like
got to
trying
be really
to
mindful.
think about, are you actually hungry, or do you just want to? Are you bored?
Yep.
Or like think of it like
Yeah, that,
that's
that's
the
what-
mindfulness of eating, enjoying what you're eating and stuff.
yeah, and not just like I think lazy eating is the worst, and it's the whole like. But it's also like you can't just be guilty of food as
But
well.
lazy eating is bad if you're eating crappy foods.
Yeah.
Like this, like I know I mentioned it before, but the dietitian's like lazy eating is pretty much fine if you're eating the right things.
Yeah,
Carrot
okay.
sticks and hummus, go nuts.
Yeah.
I
okay.
mean, that's all right for me because I love veggies. He won't touch one. He eats like a 4-year-old. But
Veggies are the worst.
like I would
good.
happily sit there with a plate of carrot sticks and just go to town.
Yeah,
So if you enjoy that sort of thing, then go for your life.
I do morning tea with celery and carrots. That's fine,
There you
and that's
go.
just like a little snack bag full. And then an hour and a half later, I'll go do lunch. And
And especially
it's just
celery because it's all
nighttime.
water, so you're only going to pee it out in 20 minutes
Yeah, right.
anyway. Yeah.
no, it's all the dinner. Dinner's hard, and then coming home and having like a family who's like, "Hey, I want lollies and chips and this
Yeah.
and that, and then I want
and
a
you want to eat
sandwich."
that too.
Yeah, and I just go, well, I'm lonely eating my
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, you want to join in on the fun.
At least with keto, I was like, no, if I eat anything but what I'm eating, I'll feel really tired and crap and die.
Yeah. I think most of Vera's snacks are our snacks.
See,
Like, so she get an apple or crackers, like, or cheese. Like, pretty much only Whole Foods
I was going to say,
in our house.
you're pretty
Yeah.
lucky with her though, because she'll quite often ask for an apple. Can I have an apple? Can I have a carrot? Like
Yeah,
she'll
'cause
ask.
she
for
knows
those
that's
things.
all there is.
Yeah, but she doesn't quite often go crazy for other things.
It's
She
really-
does,
it's a-
then they're available.
Yeah,
it's a
they're never
really
available.
strange dynamic in our house, though. Like,
Yeah.
I want to be like, hey, I want this food, and I don't want these snacks, because if these snacks are in the house, I'm going to want them and I'm going to eat them, and it's just
Yeah.
how it's going to go. And I know it's like, well, they shouldn't miss out while I'm trying to, like, you know what I mean?
It's hard. I
but
have
at the-
zero self-control.
Yeah, but at the same thing, it's kind of like that enabling without. It's like, I'm going to leave this heroin here.
And also, you're letting
And
them
if you
have the
touch it,
heroin.
that's your fault.
Yeah. Like,
They
if
also
you're-
probably shouldn't be eating that way anyway.
Exactly.
Like-
But at the same time, it's one of those things where I think the difference is when certain people, like, I don't want to, we might have to cut this. Ellie was deprived with a lot of things as a kid. So now her as an adult wants to go, no, my kids were deprived. I was deprived and I don't want my kids to go through that.
What I was, as I think that I said that to Stacey last week,
Hmm.
I was like, either this is not like, it's normalized for Ellie to have the most premium best snacks ever because,
Mm.
and so she's like, this is normal, so that's what my kids would do. Or she was deprived. I knew it was. one or
Yeah,
the
yeah.
other.
That's such a normal thing though. Like
It
when-
is.
growing up, we didn't have a lot of money.
Yep.
And we didn't have a lot of premium food. So when I moved out of home and started buying my own groceries, damn right I bought all the expensive shit.
Yeah.
Like we weren't,
Yep.
I never had Fruit Loops and stuff at home during school times. I was only allowed that on the
Oh,
holidays.
so you had like holiday foods and
Yes, we
and
had
weekday
holiday
foods.
foods. And then as soon as I moved out of home, you're damn right I ate a box of fucking Fruit Loops for dinner every
course
night.
you
Because I
did.
was like, I don't have to live by these rules anymore. And now look at me. Like I'm paying for it.
Yeah, I think we would cook a tray of drumsticks, and that will be like a meal for me. Like,
Oh,
damn,
yeah.
chicken is good.
Chicken is good though.
Chicken, it's so crazy because I wonder at what point will the world run out of chickens, because I eat a lot of them.
They grow themselves.
And if you're eating,
They
if you
make
use
more
2
of them.
chicken breasts in your dinner, that's a whole chicken.
Well, no, that's for lunch for a week.
Yeah.
That's
and
one chicken for a week.
I'm just
Yeah.
like putting
Oh,
it
that's
in the
pretty good.
grand scheme.
I eat one bird a week.
Yeah. That's pretty
Although
good.
I actually really like the lentil idea, and I'm not a huge environmentalist, but I do think it's like being mindful of the environment in that sense.
Nah.
And if you can chuck some other things in your lentils, they'll go, one, the lentils will go farther, and two, you'll get more out of them too. So you can chuck a little bit of protein in there, some chicken or some beef.
So you can
Yeah,
have
yeah.
Veggies as well.
one breast and...
But you should
Lentils.
stretch your meat anyway. Meat's expensive, so you should fill it with more veggies.
Well, the
we
meat-
do a lot with
your meat
zucchinis, like grated
Or
zucchini.
protein should take up a quarter of your plate. So your
Yeah.
quarter of your plate should be protein, a
Yeah.
quarter should be low GI carbs, and half of it should be veggies.
And it should
Yeah, I
be
don't like the
all on a
plate.
small
I don't like the
plate.
plate thing.
I love that though,
No, I
personally,
don't.
because I love veggies.
Hate the plate.
Like if I can't be asked cooking, my
Vision, the
go-to
view.
is just a mountain of steamed veggies, and I'll just
Really?
eat that. Yeah,
That's...
not so much at the
Lies.
moment because I don't have my own.
See, I would
Set
hate
up.
everything. I need flavor, but also I don't like that strictness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what. Yeah, and it's, yeah,
And veggies are so yuck.
and it really sucks
there
being
any
told you
veggies that you
can't
like?
eat something.
Carrots, potatoes,
Okay.
Corn.
pumpkin.
I don't like pumpkin.
What?
Roast
Nah.
pumpkin?
Nah.
Try my roast pumpkin.
Try his
Alright.
new roasting tray.
I got a new roasting tray.
Hey.
So good. Stainless steel.
Oh, you're a big advocate on things.
Of things that aren't coated in shit, yeah. Like the non-stick stuff. Oh. I'll get into it later. I've changed my mountain.
It was a pretty back to the tray though. So I got up really early this morning, and then turns out I didn't have to go anywhere. And I fell asleep on the couch, and I woke up at 9 o'clock this morning. He's like, "I made you breakfast in bed," and it was a tray of roast potatoes and pumpkins because he wanted to cook he wanted to try his new tray. It was the best.
It was a good tray.
It was
Really good.
amazing.
So,
All
Anyway,
right.
you can cut that. I just
Enough
wanted to
about
share. It was
diets.
amazing.
So,
Yeah.
Dadlympics cancelled, not cancelled.
No.
We're doing an interim kind of Kevin can catch up, or potential to catch up. He could get slammed into the ground, but we are doing riddles. Well, Stacey's doing riddles. We are answering them.
Yeah, answering riddles. And let me tell you why.
Wait. Yeah, okay.
Because Jeremy's too tired for Dadlympics. But also... but also...
Kevin's losing so hard, so each point in the riddle, each riddle that we get correct is a whole Dad of the Week point. So Kevin has an opportunity to really catch up before the Dadlympics finale next week,
Yes, so...
or just get smashed into the ground.
And if I lose this, then this is it. Then next week is a complete celebration of Jeremy.
Well, we can either do a complete celebration of Jeremy, or we can do more Dadlympics.
Or we can just ridicule Kevin for a week.
Yeah, let's do like a... Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I
I'll
have
get
to
the shirts and
celebrate
everything.
you. You have to punish me.
This is a non-denominational podcast, but if all the listeners could please pray to their chosen deity that Jeremy doesn't win, that would be much appreciated.
I do win too much. I'm too good at everything.
It's not that bad. It's 5. It's 5.
Oh, it's many losses for Kevin. Okay.
I guess
so,
that is 5 weeks of consecutive Jeremy wins.
Yeah. Not consecutive.
Not consecutive.
Anyway,
Anyway.
we'll turn it over to Stacey.
Okay.
Riddle me this.
Riddle me that. All right, so this is going to be the same rules as your quiz. Like, names as your buzzers. You know, 1 point for a correct answer.
I'll give it KJ.
Nothing for a wrong answer.
Fuck, you're the worst
Same.
at tallies, mate.
What do you mean?
Of course he is. Look, he's losing.
You know what I'm going to do?
I haven't had as much experience.
I'm going to show you a tally.
Can't I do the tally?
Yeah, but this is just for our reference.
That is a tally.
Good
That's
telling.
mighty. All
Look,
right.
I was doing it from here.
Now, explain yourself.
I just did.
Explain it again.
No, don't. It was fine. Just tell us the quiz.
Okay, so yeah,
Names as your buzzers is the big rule.
yeah.
1 point each.
And what are you doing?
Riddles.
Riddles.
We already knew this.
Riddles about what?
riddles that I found on the internet.
Okay, excellent.
Are you
Tell
going
me the
to start
answers.
each one with riddle me this?
I hope you do.
I could.
Yes,
I would
please.
appreciate it.
Okay. Riddle me this. Yes. What tastes better than it smells?
A mouth. Jez, a mouth.
No.
Kevin.
Well, you're on the right track, but no. Kev.
A tongue?
Correct! Fuck. No, Kev. Well
I
done.
feel like mouth was acceptable. Anyway, whatever.
No, you
No.
didn't even buzz.
I did afterwards. Anyway.
Yes. No.
All right. You're welcome. I gave it to you. And then you gave the hint. I think the hint was a bit...
Have
know
we
what?
not established that I don't want you to win? I'm not going
This
to
is
give him the
rigged.
answers, but
This is
rigged.
rigged.
It's not
Shenanigans. I'm calling shenanigans.
too bad.
You can call whoever you want. It won't change a thing.
This is my show now.
Okay.
Okay, riddle me this. I'm tall when I'm young and short when I'm old. What am I?
Jez, a pencil?
Wrong.
Kevin. A dying tree. That,
Wrong.
Yeah.
What was it?
Well, are you going to keep, like, do
Yeah,
you
wait.
No. We just do one.
No,
wait,
this
wait.
is my rules.
Short when you're old.
You're allowed to think about
Tall,
riddles.
tall when you're young.
Tall when you're young, short when you're old.
You're allowed to think about them, but you give one answer. We give one answer each and we move on.
I disagree.
You know what? I've got nothing, so let's go.
The correct answer is a candle.
Yeah.
So you would like pencil would have also been an acceptable answer in that
I don't
scheme,
know
but
if
I
that-
don't.
A candle, a burning candle makes sense.
Duh.
Well, if it's
Most candles are burned.
Like,
If
yeah,
you
but
don't
no,
burn
you
'em-
can't just say a candle. A candle, it's just going to sit there.
These are-
And the answer is a burning candle. I'm going to put a mark.
I knew this would happen. I even said to Jez, I was like, you guys are going to turn on me again. Okay. Riddle me this. I shave every day, but my beard stays the same. What am I?
Oh, shut up.
More riveting audio from the Dad vs. Dad podcast.
We'll cut the pauses. Can you repeat the question?
I shave every day, but my beard stays the same. What am I?
Kevin. A river.
How does a river shave?
Jez, a razor.
No. No. Jez is on the right track, though.
Oh, you can't give that answer.
Well, I won't. You,
What was
both
it?
of you can guess again if
no,
you
we
want.
can't.
No, I think one guess.
Okay, well, the answer is a barber.
Yeah. Yeah.
So neither of you get that one.
He shaves every day, but his beard stays the same.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the barber
he shaves
shaves
other
other
people.
people.
What? He doesn't ever shave himself.
He might, but he shaves
He
every
doesn't.
day.
Yeah, he might shave every day.
That's the riddle anyway.
He might shave himself every day. Also, he didn't
Not this
define.
barber.
I think that's a bullshit quiz.
This is a... Riddles are
You're
weird.
winning at the moment.
Look, but I still need 5 points to get past today.
Yeah, and if you
No,
get
you
the
don't,
next
because there's still
6
dadlym
right...
picking. We've still got
Let's go.
dadlympics next week.
Okay. Question 4. Riddle me this. There is a boat filled with people, but there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible?
Jez, it's a submarine?
No.
Was he on the right track?
No.
What was it?
Hang on.
Kev can
No, I
guess.
think that was your guess.
A boat. It's a boat.
I would argue that a submarine isn't a boat.
It's
A
a
submarine
U-boat.
is a submarine.
It's called a U-boat.
Yeah, in
Boat,
another country.
Boat. Is there another boat? Boat. But no one's on. Can you say the question again?
There is a boat filled with people, but there isn't a single person on board. How is that possible?
No, go on.
All the people on the boat are married. There's not a single person on
I'll tell you
board.
what. Someone would have made a dad joke about that.
I knew you were.
Honestly,
I knew you were on the wrong track when you were focusing on boat.
honestly, a lot of these, when I was looking them up, I was like, that's a dad joke.
Yeah.
Like some of them
All
sounded
right.
like jokes.
Now I'll
So
think.
think punly.
Punly.
Think
Okay.
outside the box.
I did notice that when you were saying the words, they were very... But there's not a single person on the boat. Like,
Okay.
boat.
So she has a terrible poker face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Question 5. Riddle me this. What can't talk but will reply when spoken to?
Kevin. An echo.
Yes, Kev. Well done.
Okay, I see how this is.
I sent him the answers earlier.
I just forgot to read number 3 and
You
4.
didn't read any of them.
Oh, that memo was important.
All right. Question 6. Riddle me this. I am a rock group with 4 members. All dead. 1 was assassinated. What am I?
Kevin. Mount Rushmore.
Yes! I really didn't think you guys would get that one, to be honest.
I was thinking... Yeah, okay, let's move on.
Question 7. Riddle me this. 5 sisters are busy. Anne is reading a book. Rose is cooking. Katie is playing chess. And Mary is doing the laundry. What is the 5th sister doing?
You said 5 sisters are busy.
Mm-hmm. Anne is reading a book. Rose is cooking. Katie is playing chess. And Mary is doing the laundry. What is the 5th sister doing?
She's busy. Kevin, she's busy.
Well, that was in the answer. I think that was the first thing saying.
Yeah, I know, but she was busy. It didn't actually tell us what she was doing.
The question is, what is she doing?
Yeah. She's just busy. Way to Michael
Jez.
Jackson laugh.
Managing.
No.
Observing.
Supervising. What was it?
Formaning.
She's playing chess against Katie.
Yes, because she wouldn't be playing chess on her own. Fuck, we're morons.
Well,
You guys
Fuck,
are
we're
so
dumb.
dumb.
no, but some
We're
people do.
dumb.
Some people are like
Some
educated.
people do, but no, she wouldn't. This is a woman. She'd be playing against someone.
What?
All right. All right.
Settle
Okay, you
down,
got 3
Tatey boy.
left. You got 3 left.
Yeah.
Question 8. Riddle me this. Poor people have it. Rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. What is it? That looked so promising.
I'm forfeiting on that.
Jez, they are teeth.
No.
People need teeth.
Rich people need teeth, apparently.
Yeah, poor people have it.
Wouldn't you
No,
say
it's
poor
an
people
answer
don't?
to one of the riddles in
You
the
know,
Hobbit.
I'm sure I've done this one before. What is it?
Nothing. Poor people have
No, if
nothing.
you eat
Rich
nothing, you
people
die.
need nothing. If you eat nothing, you die.
Son of a bitch.
I like that one. That was a
It's
good one.
cruel, isn't it?
Riddles are cruel. I'm all
And
for
rich
that.
people need things.
Do they? I've
Yeah,
never been
but
rich, so
that's-
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
I've always been poor. So I've always had nothing.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I've always been very
A poor
lucky.
person wrote that riddle.
I'm lucky.
Rich
Number
with
9.
friends. Yes.
Riddle me this. What can you hold in your right hand but never in your left hand?
Jez, your left hand.
Yes. You finally got one.
Yes.
All right, this one's my favourite one. That's why I saved it for last.
no.
This is a thinker.
The others were dumb.
Riddle me this. My first is in chocolate, but not in ham. My second's a cake, and also my second's in cake, and also in jam. My third at tea time is easily found. My whole is a friend who's often around. What am I?
Jez, a donut.
No.
It's too much. I just round. Okay.
Can you go from the start?
That was my way of giving up.
My first is in chocolate, but not in ham. My second's in cake and also in jam. My third at tea time is easily found. My whole is a friend who's often around. What am I?
Kevin, traffic.
No.
Good answer, bro.
You know when there's like a traffic cake and a traffic jam
Yes.
or a traffic chocolate,
Yeah.
but not dirt.
And it's
Did-
always
what
a
was-
friend you have around.
And there's always people
What is it?
and a whole lot of friends.
Yeah.
It's a cat.
Yeah.
The fuck is the whole of a cat?
A hole with a W. Hole is a friend who's often around because your cat's your little buddy. He's always there.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It was a dumb one.
It's not dumb. That's
You
really
just like the
clever.
answer.
Okay,
I
hang
did
on,
like
hang
the
on.
answer.
My first is a chocolate.
Is in chocolate.
C.
C.
A-
But not in ham because there's no C. My second's in cake because an A.
And in jam.
And in jam, an A.
You're talking about the letters.
Yes.
The spelling of a
My
word.
third
Yes.
at tea time is easily found because there's T's. And overall, he's just a cute little friend who's always around.
Hmm.
Cat.
I thought it was a spelling thing, but I thought I don't want to spell. Anyway.
Well, by my calculations, we have Kevin on 3 and Jez on 1.
Yeah.
And look, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm really disappointed.
That's still 2 points ahead. That means that's 2 less dad of the week things you need to do. Was that all of them?
That was 10, yeah.
Yeah. So that means that
Oh.
you only need to win 3 of
4. I need 4 to beat
Oh.
you. 3. I still have to win every challenge next week.
Yes.
We're in
Alright.
the same position.
But at least you are in a chance to
And-
win now.
And you're better. You're in a better spot than you were last week. Yay, Kevin. All right.
Thank you for doing that.
I
They
was
were
just going to
great.
say, thank you, Stacey. You did a really great
You
job.
did
Oh,
do a
you're
great
welcome,
job.
guys. Happy to do it. Yeah.
Hey, but
Thank you.
I did say it, and then you just kind of did the wanky thing now.
Thank you. Now, Kevin, did you say you have a song for our next segment?
Now, I do actually. I'm going to bring us in for Mountain or Molehill.
Oh, you gave it away what the song was for.
Can I have the guitar, please?
Billy's passing 3rd grade. Oh, what a glorious day.
You can't do a one-sided song.
You're climbing this mountain all wrong. Your complaints is really dumb. The molehill of a mountain is the theme of this song, but I'll let you keep on thinking your position is strong. For the mountain or molehill, the mountain or molehill, bit,
What was that last word?
bit.
I love this.
Got a molehill, yeah.
And it's called the Jeremy is Incorrect song. Now, I've won almost every mountain.
I love that.
And I'm going
song.
first again this week because you didn't win. So
Shut
we'll
up,
go over
your
the
mountain's
mountains.
dumb.
Now, I usually go over the mountains each week. You do it this time. What came in first?
Small cars. I'll let you.
Small cars parking too far forward.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. You do it. No, let me do it.
You did it wrong.
Number 2 was one-uppers, which I think is a one for all problem.
That was tied with my other problem, which was... Oh, no, your other problem.
My other problem, which was emergency
died with
shop.
yourself.
You know, when you have to get up and do a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then Sleepy Co-host got how many votes?
No one voted for that.
Yeah, no one cared.
Why not?
No one cared.
Everyone knows how
because
awful...
everyone pitied how tired I was.
Yeah.
Everyone actually was empathetic, Jeremy.
And
You're
that's
just cruel.
a huge mountain.
You're just cruel.
Okay, anyway. I changed one of my mountains because of something that happened in the dad versus dad part that was brought up. It made me mad.
And I forgot what that was.
Real mad. Anyway,
What?
so my first one, it won't be that, but it'll be a different one. I'm going to tell you a story that happened recently
Okay, what's your story?
to a friend of mine.
A friend of yours.
Yes. We're going to call this friend Stacy. No, that's too obvious. We'll call her the producer. So
Sound guy.
the other day, she was expecting a delivery, getting some furniture and all this kind of stuff.
Okay.
Very exciting.
I'm already
So
like,
she was listening out for the delivery guy.
yeah.
Like, heard the truck, she's ready. Had the door open,
Yeah.
waiting for the delivery guy to come up. Comes bolting up the stairs with the note to put on the door saying, come get it from the post office.
No.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to try deliver it. And like she doesn't have a car at the moment.
Okay.
So she couldn't have just gone and picked it up.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my mountain this week is lazy delivery drivers.
Oh, God, you're going to win.
They
Because
are...
I'm 100% on this issue. I've had this issue.
Yeah, I remember you
I've
brought
talked
it in.
about this issue, and I'll bring it up again because it was on an episode. I don't want people to have to sit through 29 episodes. So one of my things that happened was the guy put the note on the door. I work in the garage at home, so I ran up the stairs, went through, saw the note. Thought he'd be up there. No. Grab the note. Oh, cool. He's just driven up. Oh, and he's pulled up in a thing. Okay, cool. I'll just walk down the stairs. I'll flag him down. He'll give me his thing. We'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right. I get down there. I walk across. I see him pull up to the end, staring at his phone, doesn't even head check, pulls
Yeah.
out. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I don't want to have to... Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I was
They're
so
the worst.
angry.
The worst.
Just, yeah, okay, that is infuriating, and I'm 100% on board. That possibly could be the mountain of all time.
Yeah, it's the worst. And this guy, so yeah, he got busted trying to deliver the thing. Still made her come down and get
Did
the
you
boxes.
call him out for it?
I'm
And
like,
the-
I'm going to do that.
Yeah, she's not a.
No, I would.
And the boxes, they were large, but they were so light. Like you could.
I would like it noted that it was pillows in a box. Like pillows that you sleep on and like a quilt. So they weren't heavy. They were bulky and big, but they weren't
Yeah.
heavy
You
at
know
all.
what you should say? If that ever happens, because I know you guys at the moment are in an apartment complex, or second floor of an apartment. We should explain
There
that.
are stairs to climb, but
But
it's part of the job.
It's part of the job.
There's a
You're
reason
in-
you get stuff delivered and you don't go and get it yourself because you want it brought to you for whatever reason. Maybe you can't get to the shops.
Absolutely. Or maybe you are disabled or something. You know, there's a
It doesn't matter
prevention.
what the reason. It could be you couldn't be fucked. It doesn't matter
Your
what
job
the
is
reason.
to go and do this thing.
Yeah.
This asshole's walking up with this. Yeah, no, that's disgusting.
That's
I would
awful.
report that
Yeah.
and bash him.
I even had some furniture delivered to my new place today, and one
Yeah.
of the things was a mirror, like
Yeah.
a tall mirror.
Yeah.
And they put the mirror where it was like one end of it was on the ground and the other end was propped up by another box that they'd brought in. So they didn't even put this bloody piece of giant glass flat and safe. They just dumped it against the wall. I am plagued with bad delivery drivers.
No, I think there's just at the moment, specifically in Canberra, I'm finding.
Yeah, I never copped this shit in Perth.
Although, you know
Canberra
what?
has shit delivery.
So I personally have only experienced one shit delivery. I get a lot of deliveries, and they're almost always good. But I got one of Uber Eats or DoorDash or one of the food delivery things. Mm-hmm. He delivered it to my storage unit down the bottom. So I looked at the. He sent the picture. I looked at it. I'm like, that's not my door. Oh, that must be the storage room. Like, great.
That's actually amazing.
Yeah.
See, we did one, Deliveroo, I'm pretty sure it was. And it took 3 hours to show up.
Oh, I remember you.
3 hours. And it got to the point where kids are hungry. I'm going, man, this is taking too long. I just got in the car, drove, bought something else, came home. We ate that. Still the guy didn't show up.
Yeah.
After we finished, the guy shows up with our other meal. And I thought, I would complain, except this is punishment for being lazy.
Yeah.
That one, I'm like, you know what? This is karma. I just won't do that again. In which case, it's punishment because they don't get my service, and punishment for me because you're an idiot. Go and buy your food.
I rarely ever use a delivery guy unless I'll order delivery if it's Domino's. I like almost never go into a Domino's.
Yeah, Domino's is good, but they're good service as well.
Yeah. Or if I'm really drunk, and then, a big thing of Uber Eats stuff would be great right now.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Okay, well that is a fairly good mountain.
Yes, everyone voted up.
I probably.
You might vote for that one.
Vote for that. Hey, give you a vote. Give you a little votey vote.
Thanks, Bucko. Hey. So, what's your mountain this week?
So, and this one can be confusing because there are so many rules around it. I'm just going to say it because I always come in with this stupid, annoying, weird lead in.
You got to think of your...
Yeah.
Do we all remember the gravy last week?
I didn't talk about gravy! People who don't indicate correctly on a roundabout.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, a lot of people are bad at that.
I think we need to get a bit of a... I'm going to rub this out.
Whoa. We won't know how to do the show.
Do you guys have to indicate around roundabouts here?
What do
But
you mean?
depends what you're doing.
What do you mean you have
When
to?
you're exiting a roundabout.
When you're exiting... Well, no.
You should.
It's not the law that you have to, but it is recommended that you do if you can. Because sometimes, depending on where you are at the point of the steering wheel, it could be more difficult to indicate out of a roundabout.
Okay.
But if you're just turning left onto the first exit of a roundabout, you should always be indicating left. If you're going to go right around a roundabout, you should always be indicating right. I think if you'd be going straight through, you shouldn't indicate until you're leaving the roundabout, and then you should indicate left. But I always indicate on the way out.
I indicate all the time because at what point should you be an inconsiderate driver and not tell people what you're doing?
Wait. So if you're going straight, at what point do you start indicating?
Okay, so let's say this is you.
This is no you. You tell me when you're indicating.
Okay, if I'm going...
You're going
left,
out this exit.
I'm going this way.
Right.
There's a turn here.
Yep.
You could go this way. You could go this way. Or you could go this way.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
You are indicating left.
To go this way.
No, to go this way.
That's indicating right. You're driving
right.
this way?
Sorry, I'm looking backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, yes. So you're indicating right.
And then as you approach here,
Indicate left.
Yeah.
From here, right? From here.
Yeah, around there.
Because it tells people who are behind you or people here
Yeah.
where you're going.
Yeah.
Because if you continue holding your indicator, these people are like, oh, you're still
Now,
going around.
If you're going out this exit,
Yeah.
are you indicating at all at this point?
No.
No right indicate?
No.
Yeah, good.
Why would you?
Good.
Because you'd be going that way if you were going right.
No, that's left.
That's left. I'm holding it upside down.
Yeah.
So, you need to indicate correctly. Because why should you not? Why should you not tell people where you're going?
Yeah. And because if someone thinks that you're going straight ahead or something, they might pull out and you'll crash into them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the whole thing of like, you're also giving people who are waiting
Yeah.
that position on, am I safe to go or do I still have to wait? Because if they're still sitting there, they might be able to prepare before these guys come around.
Yeah.
Roundabouts are complex.
Yeah, it slows down the whole process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't work roundabouts properly, you might as well have traffic lights, and traffic lights are a waste of time.
Yeah. Roundabouts are way quicker if everyone at the roundabout knows how to use them.
Yeah. So that is my mountain. It's infuriating. It's dangerous.
What are you titling this mountain?
Um,
I'm going to rub out your handiwork.
no roundabout indicating.
What about just incorrect use of roundabouts?
BMWs, because all of them don't indicate.
But that'll be... Okay, hang on.
No, okay. All right, go. All right, whoa.
Incorrect indicating on roundabouts. Yep,
Yep.
that's clear to the
clear.
point. You could have not watched the episode and know what that's all about.
That's the idea. Because people might just go, what's all this about? I might vote on what I think is insane.
Yes.
Yeah.
My next mountain
Mm-hmm.
is a doozy. It is
Yeah.
non-stick coatings
Non-stick coatings.
on fry pans or oven trays or air fryers or anything that you cook on. It is the worst shit. If you touch any metal on it, it like peels off forever. And they've done extensive studies on it. It causes cancer.
No.
It causes dementia. If it doesn't peel, perfectly safe to use. But it can like just start peeling at any moment.
Okay, hang on. Because we use the non-stick shit,
Yeah, it's awful.
and I have one that has grill lines on it, and that's like already starting to...
You need to chuck it. As soon as they start peeling at all, they recommend you chuck it.
Really?
Yes.
God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Which
Why? What? Ugh.
Because it can give you cancer. It can also cause dementia.
I'm not even ADHD. I'm just dementia.
You've just had too much Teflon in your body.
So, okay. So what would you recommend instead?
Stainless steel's a good one.
Yeah.
Stainless steel is probably the easiest one because you can put it in the dishwasher. It is a bit of a pain to clean, but you can just clean it with anything. You can take a scourer to it.
Yeah.
It's going to look ugly afterwards, but it's fine. It's clean. Do whatever you want. You could just smash shit out of it. It's fine.
Okay.
Cast iron is another good one, but it's a lot of work to maintain it, and you got to
You
season
gotta
it and do
oil
all
it
this
properly.
stuff.
Although they are incredible.
Yeah.
They are actually amazing.
They are
and
great.
they last a squillion years.
Yeah, I love them a lot. I've got them.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, stainless steel is the way to go. It's pretty expensive stuff though, stainless steel.
Yeah.
But
they last.
it's well
They
worth
do
it. It does last. Yeah.
I'm terrified now. All I'm thinking about is how the hell am I going to cook some eggs?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, and because all the cheap
Chuck 'em in the
pans, they're just like all the ones that came out and stuff, they all have the non-stick coating because everyone just loves the
And
non-stick.
they're cheap and they're easy, and you go, oh cool.
Yeah.
That's infuriating.
And with stainless steel and everything, you can use the metal tools again. So you can get a spatula that's razor thin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, instead of these like plastic ones that are like this thick, like
Flip an egg.
yeah. And you
All
just kind
right.
of push the egg to the side. Yeah.
Although I have a spatula that's this big.
I do love that spatula.
Perfect for omelette.
Yeah.
Like just.
Yeah. I've got this real thin, like, it's what is it? I think it's like called a fish flipper or
I
something
think
like
it's
that.
a butter knife.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a nice batch.
Well, look.
But it's a cute. It's And so many people use it. And most people don't chuck it out when it does start to peel.
Because no one's educated on that. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm just the exception.
Yeah, maybe don't pay attention to the news and stuff.
Well, I don't.
I think the cancel ink is a new thing. I didn't know about that before. I knew it can cause dementia and other problems and this kind of thing, and they super recommend don't eat it and chuck it as soon as it starts peeling.
There's so much stuff that is cancer related.
It could be that it was just Teflon all along.
Maybe.
Yeah. It's also like the production of it apparently is bad for the environment.
Okay, so this is more of a boycott than anything.
What do you mean?
Like we should boycott more Teflon.
Oh, everyone should avoid non-stick stuff, yeah.
All of a sudden you pull off your jumper, you're wearing a Greenpeace shirt.
My jumper is green.
I figured. All right. Are you done? Have you
Fine.
Fine. Okay, well, look, I agree with it. It's good. Thanks. All right. This one is everyone's favorite thing.
Ooh, I love favorite things.
What would you say if I told you that your favorite thing is killing you?
My Teflon pans are killing me?
My cats are killing me.
All right. Let's delve in a bit more.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so my problem this week is sugar.
Oh, yeah.
Sugar. So
okay.
now, specifically the fact that this thing is poison. It's killing everybody. It's addictive.
Yep.
And it's in everything we consume unless you naturally do it yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
You can never be sure. You're going to crack that egg and be like, why is there white powder in this?
I didn't put cocaine in my eggs.
What's his name? Salvador Dali. It's not him.
He was a painter, Salvador.
Oh, the drug guy.
Oh, it's paint. El Cabro or something. I don't know. Some guy. It's beside the point. It's not anything.
I really want to know who this is.
Yeah,
now.
no. Oh, he was on
El
there.
Chapo?
No. El
El
Nacho.
Cabro?
Nacho Libre.
Isn't he a porn star?
No, I'm
No,
pretty sure it was Jack
It
Black.
was Jack Black.
Okay. No, sugar's dangerous, okay? Because it's addictive. And everything that we eat is sugar related. So unless you're cooking naturally or buying the raw ingredient, then,
Whole Foods.
yeah, you can't be sure that it doesn't have sugar in it.
Yeah, any pre-packaged, processed, anything.
And all of it is delicious.
Yeah, well,
All of it.
Yeah, because they add the sugar in to make it more addictive and tastier.
And it is.
And it is. Yeah.
So-
and my favorite surprising thing is
Yeah.
that even Wheat Bix has sugar in it.
Yes.
It's just like, that's the
Yeah.
plainest, most boring thing on the planet. Sugar.
You know what's insane as well? I looked at the difference between like a Nutri-Grain cereal and a Sultana brand.
Yeah.
More sugar in Sultana
Yeah,
brand.
yeah. I noticed that too. So I started getting Nutri-Grain for Vera.
And you go, oh,
But
what do you...
Nutri-Grain is still chock full of sugar.
Yeah. Still a lot
it
of
is.
sugar, yeah.
So okay.
There's less sugar in Wheat Bix than there is in Nutri-Grain.
But what's so bad about it besides it being addictive? What problems can it cause?
Okay, so a recommended diet of 2,000 calories per day aims at 25 grams per day. Okay,
Of sugar.
25 grams of sugar a day,
Yeah.
right? On average. So you sort of like, I'd say it's like an allocated amount that you're allowed to have.
Does that include fructose?
Yeah, I was going to say, is that like processed sugar or
Look, I
natural
don't know.
sugars?
I looked up some facts.
This is your mountain, Kev.
Yeah, okay, that's up to you. You can do your own research. I'm just looking at little bits, okay? But a can of Coke has 44 grams of sugar. I was actually going to bring down the scales and like pour some sugar in a thing, which would have been fun.
Yeah.
That would have been real good research instead of
would have
this
been.
shit.
Look, I guess
we
so.
could have done some experiments. Oh, next time we're bringing in science experiments.
All right. It'll be cocaine though.
Because we're not allowed sugar
Help
in the
us
house.
to you. So the average American consumes 17 teaspoons of sugar per day.
Yep.
That's 71.14 grams of sugar.
What about the average Australian?
I don't know.
Well, I don't care what Americans are consuming.
But we know that, well, I'd say Australians are in sort of like the same obesity channel as Americans at the moment.
Yeah.
Where, I mean, per capita, I suppose.
I probably consume 0 grams most days. Except for I'll have none. None with my breakfast, none with lunch, none with dinner, consume a block of chocolate after dinner.
Right? And that's what I mean. Like, you could go a full day without it, and then all of a sudden, just this one little thing in your brain goes, hey man, what's that thing? What's that thing you want? Oh, it's me, sugar!
And you know what? The fake sugars are no better.
Yeah, and because it all does the same thing to what your
Yeah.
body does. It's this hidden thing. It might not be like the same thing, but it's, yeah.
Yeah, it's a different kind of bad.
And also the certain sweetness that you have as well, the chemicals in them is what actually makes you hungry. So even if you're having them, like this would have a sweetener in it that would go, hey man, you need more snacks in your life.
Yeah.
Have some sugar, bruh.
Because it's messes with your blood sugar levels, and your blood sugar levels impact on how hungry you are and what you eat and those sorts of things. Yeah.
So I'm going to say sugar is the world's biggest mountain. It's more of an issue than cocaine.
I think everything we brought in this week is a mountain.
I think so.
These are all valid points.
They're all actual mountain. Like, this isn't Mount Everest this time. This is legit a problem.
I can't believe that didn't get more votes. That's a mountain. That's a real mountain.
I know, but it's not a mountain of an issue.
It's the biggest mountain.
It's not.
I thought that was a good one.
It was funny.
You're funny.
Thanks.
You laughed.
Yeah, of course I laughed. I laughed a lot. I thought it was hilarious. I think it is very funny, but it's not a mountain of an issue. I just thought that you were just trying to manipulate people with words again.
Basically.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Don't start talking before you sit down and have a microphone in front of your face. All right.
All right.
It is time for weigh in versus weigh in.
Okay. Last week I hit probably my highest weight that I have while losing weight.
And last week I lost 100 grams. I hope to double that this week.
I have weighed myself a few times this week, and I was lower in between the week, like on, I think it was Thursday.
Okay.
And then I ate some marshmallows and ate a bigger meal, and all of a sudden I weighed myself this morning and I was like up. So who knows?
Okay. That is exciting.
Okay.
Okay, Kevin first. Last week 138. This week less than that. Ooh, 137. 138.
Oh, no. 138.
138. Do you get hit for a zero
No,
loss?
it's a maintain.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
I had to stop it here for a sec. Just doing the edit and seeing Jeremy. He's named for either camera. Look, how do I fix this? God damn it, Jeremy. Oh, God. All right, back to it.
Yeah, you've reached your goal. Now you can maintain.
You know what? I'm stoked that it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
That's something.
All right, so I was
Thank you.
102
Thank
last
you.
week.
So sweet. All right, 102.
Okay, here we go.
All right. You got your jumper on. Off. And your cape.
Need to be
Oh.
naked.
We're editing some sexy music when he does that.
You're not editing.
And
Oh,
edit out him picking his belly button.
Belly button fluff is weight too.
it is. You don't drop it on the scales. All right, you were 102 last week, and this week you are 100.4. You are down. Congratulations. Well done. That is a loss of 1.6 kg. I feel like we had a few really bad weeks.
That
like a
is
few
correct.
Really bad weeks.
Yeah, we did shit for a long time in a row.
And I don't know why. Like you got to 105, or that was your starting?
That was my starting.
Can you believe we have just floated around in 10 kilo portions?
Yeah, well, I was under 100 one episode.
Well, I got to 103 at one point. That was my lowest, and now I'm up 5 kilos.
103, did you say?
That was my lowest, yeah.
No, it'd be like 133, not 103.
133.
These are heavy pants. They're my heavy pants.
Yeah, these are heavy pants. Should we drop the DAX?
Yes. Okay.
All right. You can follow us on all of our social medias because that's just what you could do.
Facebook.com/dadvsdad.
Yeah.
Patreon.com/dadvsdad. Facebook.com/dadvsdad podcast.
Actually. And also Reddit. I think Reddit's going to be our go-to. It's probably just going to be Facebook, Reddit, and Patreon.
r/dadvsdad.
Yeah. I don't... Look, it is hard to maintain an Instagram, and to be honest, if...
Do it.
I just
It's your
hate
job.
it. Well, you do it.
No.
I hate it.
I quit.
I quit Insta. I also quit Insta. Like, I'll go on it.
Do it.
I reactivated my Instagram account just to follow this shit podcast, so you better keep posting stuff there.
So just let me ask you, do you like our content on Instagram?
Of course. I
Do-
love the
do you
Diverse
enjoy
Dad
it?
podcast.
Well, I don't think you've actually liked any of the posts.
No, I told you I activated it to follow it.
Oh, so you didn't like... See what I mean?
Like, comment, and subscribe, damn it.
Oh, yeah, and if you do jump onto the YouTubes, chuck on a subscribe and a like, and it does help. It does make us... It
makes us feel good.
Yeah, it's a good dopamine fix for us. Like, it just... Every time you push that button, we go, a notification.
Yeah.
And we look at it and go, who the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Also, apparently hitting follow or like on your chosen media player impacts things as well. So if you are listening on Spotify, hit follow. And
Yeah,
those
of
are
course.
things as well. Some people don't do that.
It will notify you if you do have a new episode, which,
So you don't forget about us.
just rock up every Tuesday. We're here.
Yeah.
Or, you could push follow and it'll tell you.
Yeah.
Hey.
Or you become a Patreon and get 75 emails when you wake up on a Tuesday morning.
Oh,
Try that
really?
again, but say it in a positive way.
Or you can become a Patreon, and then every Tuesday when you wake up, you'll have 175 emails in your inbox
You
advising
I'll
of
probably
a new
just-
episode.
I'll just cut all of that anyway.
You subscribe to too many Patrons. I'm very quiet there.
I
Did you?
subscribe to 2 Patreons.
Oh,
It's
who's
only
your
2
other?
emails. Yeah, because-
Tony and Ryan.
Oh, yeah.
obviously.
You are obsessed with them.
Yeah, because they're funny.
That's a woman.
No, I know. I know Tony's a woman.
Yeah.
I'm not offended by women.
What?
That's what he goes, I hate women on podcasts. I'm like, okay,
What?
but you let me join in
What?
yours sometimes.
What are you talking about? What?
Bye, Hungries.
We have... I'm going to look at this one. We've been dads. I reverse winked.
You guys are idiots.
So you sucked your eye back in.
Yeah, it was a health issue.
What are you doing?
Turning the gate.
No,
down.
Kevin.
Thinking of things to talk about for our intro, just so there's something a bit entertaining that we actually talk about. Because my week is like the funniest thing about this whole podcast thing, right? Is we come in every week to talk about to entertain people,
Yeah.
and we live the most fucking boring lives.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going to go to AFL games while you're here?
I would have gone today if I wasn't getting my furniture delivered.
Oh, did that come today? Oh, how's
Yeah,
the
they came
move?
today. I have a dismantled couch
Yep.
and a
It's
mattress.
not dismantled because it was never mantled.
We haven't mantled it.
It's a
yet.
pre-mantled
Yeah,
couch.
Yeah.
pre-mantled.
How do you spell way?
What type?
All right. Can you use it in a sentence? Scales is the way I choose to weigh myself.
That's still pretty obvious that which one's which.
No, it isn't.
It's not the... Yeah, I thought there was another one, but it wasn't.
I weigh myself in curds and whey.
Yes!
This way is how I measure myself. I know the way. You've been doing the next line so much lately.
God, that looks stupid.
Little bun. No, it's not bad.
It is bad.
It's bad.
It's like a mullet.
No, it's because you don't tie up the back half of it.
You should plait that.
Can you plait
He can't, it's too uneven.
Because it's layered.
It's not layered.
It is
So
layered.
funny how he cuts his hair.
I'm trying to get Vera to talk him to go into the salon because he won't do it if I tell him to do it.
Why would you get him to the salon?
I just want it I just want it cut once. Just by
Really?
someone professional so they can even out the layers and that sort of thing. Yeah.
You know what? This guy has a successful job. Kicking ass in his workplace, doing things his way, living life the way he wants, cutting his hair in whatever he believes is a layer. And you want to change him?
Yeah. Have you not
Let him
met a
go!
woman?
No way! What a king!
Look at that. It would be so much nicer if it was even.
Nah,
Then you get a
that's
nice
sick.
even plait.
That's good. That's a good plait. That's a good plait.
Thanks, bro.
You're a good platter.